good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to EGM Securities Update. We've got Kanaiya back with us. Kanaiya, that was a fantastic discussion yesterday.
Yeah, we had a good one.
It's just unbelievable what's going on. I mean, I haven't seen this kind of volatility. We're going into a Friday, typically. You know, there have been many Black Fridays in the history of the financial markets. Exactly. And you were just taking me through some of these charts, and they weren't looking that clever. This is the Nasdaq. Obviously, we had a slew of results. Big one yesterday, Amazon coming down dramatically. So what's going on? What are you seeing happening in the US stock market, which was in like a rally since 2008? It had gone straight up.
Exactly.
And now
came crashing down.
Yes.
Yeah. In fact, what you say is very interesting. It's very rare that earnings of 1, 2, or 3 companies would drive the price like this. Yeah. So when I was doing my analysis from yesterday, I was just looking back at history. I was, give me a second, sorry. I was looking back at history, scaled all the way down to about, this is how scary it is. Did you see that? When a price, but out of context, when you're scaling back on a chart and that happens, no matter how much I try and move the scale, that tells you and that shows you how aggressive this move is.
And it's been about 1,000 points,
exactly.
Right? Or maybe a little bit over.
In less than a month.
In less than a month.
So earnings here, Elon Musk steps down, this happens, small correction, this goes down. Technically, whatever's happening is, I haven't seen this for some time. It's a very exciting time in the markets. It's very scary at the same time, but I mean, I'm lost for words.
Yes.
I'm lost for words.
What do you see? Do you think we're going to just continue spiking lower?
That's the thing.
Because you told me, Ali Khan, what you were seeing on the technicals, you were saying it looks as if it should be.
Exactly. Now, the way I trade, I never use indicators.
Yes.
So I loaded a standard stochastic on the 1433 for the traders out there. I use a 1433 for higher time frames and a 733 for lower time frames. So I loaded a 14.3 just to try and figure out what's really been happening. So one thing I'm a big fan about is divergences, right? This is a low, and that's a high. That's another low, that's a high, that's a low. Well, a new low is being formed, right? So we've got a lower high and another lower high over here. So technically price is correct. You have a higher low and a lower low. You come here to the low of the stochastic, it's lower, it's higher than the next one. So technically, if you draw a line like that, and you draw another line like that, the price movement is organic. However, it's very easy to use an indicator or other different indicators, but in this case, I'm using the stochastic because it gives you the overall view of what's really happening. In a normal sense, if you want to know what's happening is based on price or based on manipulation, is this scenario right here. Mid-August to first week of September, and I'll show you why. We have a higher low, right? We have a higher low.
So we're still bullish at that point in time.
Exactly, but look at the stochastic down here. We have a lower low. This is a sign of a bearish turn. What happened? That. So right now, viciously. So right now, I can say the price is moving to test around 64.20 and maybe 62.94, 62.95. Until I see another scenario like this, there's no chance for E or A technical turn unless something happens in the news.
So Kanaiya, you're painting a really very dark, foreboding type of impression on the Nasdaq. You're talking about a further few hundred points here.
Yeah, easily 300 points.
Okay.
Easily 300 points. But we take it down to the 4-hour chart. What scenario did I just show you? You have a lower low on the price, but on the stochastic, we have a higher low, indicating that there's a bullish move that is pending to happen. Not will happen, pending to happen. So what's happening here is we're looking at 64.19 downsides or a retest of 6,800. But when you come down a time frame, it's telling us that we're about to turn around. So this is a watch this space kind of moment.
So we're going to be watching that. I think half the world is watching it today because everybody has an awareness of what the FANG stocks are. Those are the ones that are in this index, and it's very widely followed.